Follow right along on your phone. Hey everybody, it is still Friday evening, October 6th, 2017. I am Rosie O'Kelly. I am live here in South Lake Tahoe in California, probably what, 200 feet from Nevada. we're hugging the state line tonight, so just decided to come on a little bit and have a hangout tonight. We got there's the boss, huh? Your boss. After our time at the Los Lobos concert tonight was great, and there's Janet chilling out over there. So they follow along on the phone. So, boss, a good night tonight, huh?
It was a good time.
Better than expected. Better than expected. The concert was.
You didn't think it was that good, and then it turned out pretty good.
It turned out well. I enjoyed it. You know, Los Lobos was great. You know, they hit all the. They kind of teased us at the end. They didn't play their big hits, and then they got called back for an encore. Hey, and then they did La Bamba and La 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 Bamba. So it was a lot of fun.
La Bamba.
Yes, I think the chat will pop up. If anybody's out there, just say hi on the side. Boss is singing, so I'm trying to get a good location to stick this phone and don't say anything mean.
Try and keep running the computer.
Yeah, well, I'll keep trying. There's Janet. Thank you, Janet. So we know we're trying to get this thing propped up. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm going to, I think I'm going to get this, just bear with me. I'm going to get this.
That's a nice picture of the ceiling.
Thank you. Janet's always so sweet. I'm just going to prop it up on this. Yeah, I'm trying to get a better connection, but it's difficult when everybody's on the Wi-Fi. It's very hard. I need to put that up a little bit. I'm trying to find a place to kind of prop that up. Just bear with me. Yeah, nice stealing. Thanks, Stephanie. My friend Stephanie Downey. I need a couple of those books, Janet. God darn it. We're just trying to make do because the computer just sucks for Wi-Fi here. Danielle Steele, you didn't know Janet was such a bookworm. Just be patient. There we go. We get that propped up there.
Another one.
That's okay. I just need to get this propped up. Need to get that propped up a little bit. There we go. There we go. So there's the boss back.
Some more. Another book.
Another book?
They're cutting off your head. They don't want to see your tits. They want to see your head.
They really like my tits. Let's see. There we go. Okay. How's that? They liking that? There we go.
Use the mouse.
Yep, I use the mouse. It's propping that up. So hi everybody.
Another book.
I got enough books.
Yeah,
that's better. I need the mouse or else the book show. Yeah, happy Saturday to you. Stephanie's down in New Zealand. Is that better, Janet? There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, does she talk? Does she can talk too? Where's your wine? Huh?
In there.
Yeah, we better get your wine. We got a hangout going here tonight. Yeah, Saturday night here. So yeah, Stephanie's down in. It's an interesting place. I'd never been to Lake Tahoe before, and I found it clean. I mean, compared to Reno, the boss is like, why would you ever go to Reno if you could go to Lake Tahoe? Well, one reason is I don't have to die on the highway to Reno. This Route 50, sometimes it's single lane and it's really twists around. It gets crazy with these mountains and everything around here. But I'll tell you the best thing, they have absolutely no buffet in Reno that can even come close to Harris here. Pretty good. Even Janet, actually, Janet hates everything.
That's it.
She's like Mikey on Life Cereal, right? Yeah, the boss is sending signals over there, so. Yeah, probably the best seafood buffet I've ever been to. Had oysters on the half shell, had not only hot Dungeness crab, but they had cold crab too, which was great. Shrimp, prime rib. What was your highlight, Janet? The crab?
The crab was the warm. I like the warm crab.
You like the warm. I like the cold crab. I enjoyed the cold crab. That was pretty good.
Prime rib was okay.
Fix this. I got this chat head I gotta get rid of there.
The oysters were good.
Oh, well, I can't get rid of it. Yeah, the oysters. I thought the oysters were good. I didn't even know Janet ate oysters, and that was a pleasant surprise to me. I don't know who I confused you with.
Jen and he's eating oysters.
Yeah.
She didn't like them too much.
Yeah, just probably get a little more light on myself, but the boss has been shockingly well behaved this trip. I only have a few pinch bruises on my my side and everything from coming up with the boss in the car, but it was an easy trip. Jen's doing good. She was really, that was actually that was Jen's first live concert ever.
First one ever?
First live concert ever was.
I thought she had been to some, but maybe not for a
No,
long
she
time.
never.
Especially since she had it.
We got her out of the freaking hotel room.
You got her out of the hotel room tonight, so she broke her cherry on Los Lobos, and I'll tell you, I had this, guys, and you know what that means when I have my selfie stick. I mean, I was right down there, right on the stage, right in front, right in his grill. And I didn't know whether he was happy or irritated to see me. He looked kind of pissed off. I had the camera recording the event, but the boss was telling me, go down there, do it.
What are you for?
Yeah,
it's
do
open.
something.
You can do it. You can do. If you got your GoPro and you want to shoot, then let's do it. Get her done.
Yeah, he's like, do something. Go down there, do something. So I went down there. Really close up. Well, it looks like a quiet. We got 13 people on, so going about 7 minutes. Let's see. Hey Roscoe, how are you? Hi Henry, how are you? Yeah, we're having a real blast, Henry, and it's really nice up here in Tahoe. We haven't really gone out on the lake yet, but it's been awesome to drive around and see. Hey Graham, how are you? Yeah, it's for me. It's really
Traffic
cold.
jam getting here.
We had a hell of a traffic jam coming into state line there, but yeah, I think, and it's actually a warmer day today, right? It's really supposed to plunge on Saturday night into Sunday. So
tomorrow's supposed to be the warmest day.
Yeah, so we kind of lucked out with the weather, but I had a sweatshirt on and everything, but absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, the buffet was awesome. Yeah, we took Route 50 going up. Hey, Jerry says I was watching your flea market video and I seen you on live. Nice to see you, Jerry. And I've got Janet here and I got the boss. And I tried to fire the computer up and just couldn't get enough bandwidth. We're hanging out for summer. It's been wet and windy for weeks. We were all fed up. I'll bet. Roscoe says, hey, Janet, boss. Yeah, nice to see you too. Nice to see you too, Jerry. So the real pleasant thing is the boss has been nice. Been nice today. He even told me go down and record that. Go down by the stage and take your camera down there and record that concert. So I got some 1080, 60 frame.
Get some good video up.
Really nice video up I got coming up. So it's yeah. And Jen had a good time. She's down for the night. Your Missy Jen is resting comfortably. We had to pop the heater on. Pop the heater on. Isn't the view at Echo Summit just spectacular? Just you ever over lake? Yeah, the view of the entire lake. I wasn't even surprised. I wasn't even prepared for that, Henry. When we came over the top there, and there was a certain part of the drive that actually looked like Half Dome. It was so straight up and down and vertical, and the sheer granite on it was just unbelievable. I mean, it was really a thing of beauty to see that. So I wanted to try to get Anthony. Hey, Anthony Norbecker, nice to see you. Christ, I was cracking up today. You know, Anthony, I have to watch myself because you know, I get trolled myself, but I'll tell you, your stuff is off the hook. You got to check out Anthony Norbecker channel for parodies of YouTube celebrities. Quote. In Janet's mind, there's no such thing as a YouTube celebrity. It's all in the mind. But I tell you, Norbecker does some outrageously funny. I mean, this guy's got skills like you wouldn't believe it, editing and music and cutting it all in. Yeah, Tahoe is unbelievable. But you know, I got to tell you, Anthony, you make. You know, I know I'm going to be hitting your parody when I'm on the road. You know, if I meet up with some of these butt buddies. It's now the threesome. Hey, Nicole, how are you? Yeah, the morning brat pack. There's the brat. How you feeling, Nicole? Nicole was a bit under the weather there. So, yeah, you do nice work, Anthony. I'll tell you, it's funny. I've kind of mixed feelings the day I end up on a Norbecker video. You know, it's a great day, but it's a horror day too. Oh, we went to the Los Lobos concert tonight. Oh, you're feeling awful. I'm sorry. Stephanie said I have a close friend. His name is only 20 miles away from where we live. He's in Auckland and been living in the U.S. for 20.
I didn't even get to go to the slot machine.
Nicole said her whole right side of her face and everything, neck is swollen and everything. What the hell happened? Yeah, we've not gambled one penny up here. So we'll probably do that tomorrow night. It'll be easier. Tonight was our concert night. Apparently it's on my left and right side. So, yeah, Norbecker's classic shit. He's one of the few people that really makes, well, there's other people, but he really makes YouTube fun. Awesome stuff. And he's been kind about some of my cinematic stuff too, which has been good. Yeah, Henry, we went to what was that, Mont Bleu Casino. They have a showroom in Mont Bleu, and Los Lobos was playing tonight. And you know me, let's see, slots are tight. I bet that. Tonsillitis, yeah, you better see the doctor, Nicole. So you know me, Henry, I got right down in front of the stage, right in the lead singer's face, and I've got the best video that anybody ever took of Los Lobos there at a concert.
Would have been on stage.
Any closer and I'd be in the guy's grill right there, so that's going to be fun. Won't monetize it, but you know, they kind of teased us. They didn't do their two big songs, and they split, and then they got called back to the stage and did do 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 la 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 bamba do do. They had the place rocking pretty good. Who won today? The Dodgers or?
Dodgers are winning, yeah.
I don't like the Dodgers. Yeah, I love that song. Well, you're going to be able to see it in concert, Nicole, because I was about that close from the lead singer's face. And I'll tell you, these guys ain't Rosie's no spring chicken, but these guys are no spring chicken either down there. So, you know, we're always grateful because Janet and I and the boss, we went to the Joan Rivers concert in June of 2013. Thank you, Anthony. I'm going to try to get some. I've got some battery issues going on here. I'm going to try to get some nice video tomorrow out around. We're going to go down to Emerald. What is it? Emerald Bay or something down here.
Bay, yeah.
I'm going to try to get some good. I'm going to take the other camera tomorrow and just try to get that. Yeah, yeah, they're still around, Anthony. I couldn't even believe it. And I mean, they're hella. They got to be like 65 if they're a day, but they were cranking it. Yeah. Richie Valens and La Bamba. Yeah, I hope you do a shoot you some of the nicer. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Finally got my batteries fixed, my GoPro Rose. You can go get some better vids coming. You just remind me. There's nothing wrong with your vids, Nicole.
Yeah, Richie wouldn't buy the condo next door, so we couldn't.
Henry's like, could you just please some of the better properties around? Rosie's like a magnet for low end stuff.
She wouldn't splurge for the new condo.
Yeah, did you see the afternoon chooch? I'm in Janet's condo. I gotta tell you that I guessed. I do have some inside video of that place, and I kind of guessed that a 2-bedroom unit was $500K, and what was it in fact, Janet?
900.
900K for one of them. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm not even going to piss Janet's money away on something like that. 900K. Some of this stuff, yeah, 900K, $900,000, and the
condo.
And they had a 4-bedroom that went, and they got snapped up. They went for 1.9 million.
To 2.1.
You know. Yeah. Told you it was expensive. I know, Henry. I can't figure it. Yeah, I know, Jerry. It's like it's unbelievable. There's nothing really low end around here. I don't want to say, okay, this is, I booked the hotels, right? It's nice. It's comfortable.
The new stuff is nice. The new stuff is really nice.
Really nice, but it's super expensive. Have you ever been to Alaska, Rose? You plan to go? Alaska's awesome. Yeah, we do plan to go, but we're going to probably fly up and rent something because I'm afraid I'll just get rattled apart on the Alcan Highway going up there.
Not going to take the little rascal.
Take little rascal and end up going off of a fucking, down to a glacier, off the side of a fucking cliff, and here comes the bears, Yeah, the people that work in the casinos live in cracker boxes. Yeah, I can believe that, so. But this is a nice place. This isn't bad up here. But, if you, a couple 100 feet away at Harvey's and Harrah's, you're looking at $400 a night for over there on a Friday.
Yeah, there's that. You could get some deals.
Yeah, on the weekend? On October and Columbus Day? I got your deal right here, huh?
Yeah. That's around $200. I think
No, it was more than that. No.
That's what I looked on when you said it was booked full.
Yeah, it was.
I looked online.
I booked last month, and it's like these dates are not available for this hotel, and it was like $453 when the taxes and everything went in.
Sites for.
And I was like, I like Janet, but not that much, Shit, not paying that. I need another beer. I'll be right back, guys. Boss is doing a shot and mellowing out here a little bit.
Rosie's got my
wine
tied up on the.
Follow right along on your phone.
Wine, needing wine? There's only a little bit left in it, but it's like probably gonna fall down. Oh boy, pull it out. There's
I'd like to go to Alaska, Anthony. That's for sure.
Throw it at me.
Wow. I like that Butt Buddies video today.
Another game.
Jen and I were. Hi, Susie. How are you? Are you guys off of Ski Run Boulevard right below Heavenly? No, I'd say we're right in... Wow. Anthony says I came to face with a grizzly. I'll never forget that experience. I'll bet. We are... No, I think... We're just a couple hundred, maybe a couple 100 yards from Harvey's.
Yeah,
here.
So you see it out the window.
In one of the older properties here.
See, there's a box. You got a box wine, huh? Sutter.
Yeah, I almost needed a pie baking in the window. I know. Love you, Susie. Jen loves you too. She had a real nice time at the concert. That was the first live concert she'd ever been to before, so which is kind of interesting.
So 500 milliliter. I've got a pint of wine.
Don't let MX see that, because then he'll say you're on the boxed wine now.
It is.
It's easier to carry in the ice chest.
Yeah. Boxed wine.
Better than glass.
Yeah, believe it or not, Nicole, the boss is behaving. Yeah, Nicole's keep an eye on the boss there. Boss, are you behaving over there?
Charge more for the little boss.
Boss, are you happy?
No.
Boss is never happy. Well, lots of firsts. I know. My first trip to Tahoe, Jen's first trip to Tahoe. Jen has not been here for 19 years.
At least.
At least. So she's looking forward. She saw Heidi's for breakfast tomorrow. She got all friggin' excited.
David saw that.
Heidi. Oh, man. But that buffet tonight was so good. At least there are no wooden spoons anywhere. That's right, Nicole.
The dessert was just like...
Yeah, so we were real happy that Jen had such a nice time.
Eat your snacks.
Did you get your snacks?
That's a lot of food.
Yeah, she brought a lot of
What
food.
do you want? Nutter Butters? You want Pringles?
Yeah,
You want
Pringles
beef
if you
jerky?
have. I like
want
salty stuff. Yeah, let's break out the Pringles. Yeah, I wish it was a little brighter in here, guys. But
We got
That's
almost
all we got.
all the lights in here.
some? And the light works in your face. That's the way you do it.
well, I wanted to have it kind of bright, you know. I couldn't use the computer, so I have to do this on my phone. It's still kind of sketch looking. You know, might as well put the shade on it. Yeah, I don't want to horrify anybody. Heidi Pie.
It made a little
Yeah,
bit
no
of
one.
difference.
When a big show is up, we'll know he followed home. That's
When the
it.
shade was off, it made a little difference.
Yeah, did you like that crow in the video today, Susie? I had breakfast with the crow. It's all right, boss. It's fine. Okay, Henry said it doesn't look too dark. It's probably just my screen here because I'm just plugged into the getting the power off the computer right here. Just doing that. I'm not plugged into the wall.
11:30. That's all we get.
My snack box.
More Gatorade.
Still?
Huh? No. I'm full.
I didn't really have. I just concentrated on seafood tonight. I had a couple dozen oysters on the half shell and probably 1.5 crabs. But I didn't really eat a lot of meat, and I just went for the seafood. So I didn't have dessert. I had a little bit of ice cream tonight. So I'm not much on a really big. I hate to feel real stuffed when I leave a buffet.
The seafood is light.
Now all of a sudden that got better when you turn that off. We got a much better
Yeah, you got a
picture.
brighter light.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cute that I just started to sit down and eat, and the damn crow is on a branch about 5 feet, and it starts squawking 5 feet from me, like, "Hey, let's eat." Wah. So I fed the thing some pancake, and it got closer.
Gave it a pancake.
Janice, like typical Rosie.
Just threw it a pancake.
Well, I wanted to test out the dollar pancakes to see if it sucked. And the pancake mix was okay. Like Janet said, it's kind of hard to mess up pancake mix. But the syrup was like a joke.
Crystallized.
Yeah, I've
maple
noticed.
syrup.
I kind of had a slight headache, Henry, when I got here. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Jerry says good video, yeah.
We're live from your phone.
Yeah, Nicole, like I don't trust things that cost $1. They're full of crap. They literally
Oops.
they probably literally are. I appreciate that, Jerry. Yeah, I just find it fascinating, Henry. I can't believe. I mean, Janet's probably never set foot in a dollar store, but I find it very
I've been
fascinating.
in a dollar store.
I find it fascinating the stuff that they can sell for $1 and move that out of the manufacturing lines in China, and
I don't buy too much in there, but I've been in a dollar store.
it's pretty wild.
You've been in a 99-cent store?
All right, Roscoe's down in some chicken wings and Jack Daniels. There you go.
Sorry, I'm fat. Really?
Yeah,
dude?
behave, boss.
Thanks.
I find it's interesting how many people are in the dollar store walking around asking, "Does this cost $1? How much is this?" And everything in the fucking store is $1.
I'm talking to the dollar.
They got a lot of dogs.
We're afraid we're gonna start cooking on somebody's lawn. Yeah.
There's a lot of dogs here.
You know, it's a dog-friendly.
Well, cooking for one is kind of. I understand why some of these
I don't think
my
this is the one that I
van-dwelling
stayed at
brothers
before.
just tend to eat hand to mouth
It
and
faced
food,
the other
fast
way,
food
I
and stuff.
think.
Because cooking for one is kind
If I
of.
remember correctly, it faced towards.
We have pound stores
You
here
stayed
that
at
just
the
started
fetish
selling
one.
sex toys. I wouldn't trust. End up exploding and flying into the house.
It's like they got the jungle room. They got the bondage room.
No. Really, dude?
Looks like Nicole got a job.
Stayed
She
at
said
the-
she has a job testing sex toys now or something.
Well,
Yeah.
nice.
That's good, Nicole.
She gives it the thumbs up one or the thumbs down.
Yeah, she's the one. I think Nicole's the one that rates them better than a second-hand butt plug. Yeah, exactly. So. Oh, that just ruined our whole night right here, you know. I'm not sure, Nicole. I guess my vision's a little. It's the high altitude here. I'm over a mile high, so you have to give me a little latitude for altitude, somewhere up in the high Sierras.
6,229 feet.
Yeah, we peaked out at Echo Summit at 7,300 feet. I am dizzy. First hour took a little bit of adjusting.
Trying out the paper mache dildos now.
I don't know. That's funny. But I think tomorrow we're going to drive over to Emerald, what's that, boss? Emerald Bay, and try to get some nice video. I hope I can.
I hope half these people leave.
Yeah, cheap.
They are leaving.
Parking is,
They are leaving. This place is going to be full for the weekend.
Yeah, this place is jam packed. They're parking out on the street.
Terrible.
Well, they're going to leave during the day, but they're going to come back at night.
Why, did somebody take your parking?
Parking. I didn't drive.
Well, what are you complaining about?
If we try and come back and there's no parking.
Oh, I don't
We'll
know.
pray that the handicap is open.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm in the Mile High Club. Yeah, Emerald Bay is gorgeous. There's an island in the middle of the bay. It has a tea house. Cool. That's awesome. Henry knows all about this stuff up here.
I'm into bed.
Henry knows all this Tahoe stuff.
Where is he from?
Hmm?
Where is he from?
Sacramento, around Sac,
Oh,
down there. It's very nice. Yeah, he's a native Californian. Like Janet. Yeah, there's plenty of room, Susie. Janet's a native Californian.
Born and bred.
Central Valley girl with roots to Oklahoma.
I have family in Oklahoma.
She was one of that family where some of the Okies that came out. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna be packing up. We gotta get out of here. We're blowing away here. We gotta get the hell
Yeah,
out.
my father's from Arizona, though.
You guys drove by my house. Okay, yeah. Cool, Henry. Well, we didn't want to stop and disgrace the neighborhood there. Let's get scoot it out of the way here, get the boss in a little bit. No, I don't care. Huh?
I don't need to be.
Yeah, they like to see you. Let's see. Lived in Mission Hills and Ocean Beach. Nice. That's my favorite area down there in Southern California.
Got a tuba in the band.
Yeah, Okies came to California to escape the Depression and Dust Bowl. That's right.
Rosie liked that tenor sax.
I thought that Los Lobos tenor sax was amazing. That guy would play the keyboard, percussion, and he was amazing on that saxophone. But he was during the last
too, huh?
Yeah, during the last couple songs, he was ragged out though. You could tell he just wanted to die. And that guy's like 92 years old or something. It just wants it to be over. Shoot. Whose phone's ringing?
Mine's on the TV. Maybe next door. I don't know.
Yeah, except underneath the freeway.
Yeah, Henry's underneath the freeway over there. But yeah, we just thought we'd try it out, but I couldn't get any kind of signal on the computer. There's just too many people on, so there you
I'm
go.
gonna get a blowjob on Apple Hill.
See what Joshy said, show your tits, boss. That's it, Joshy Bingham is on, huh?
Oh gosh, Josh.
I love Joshy, yes.
Neighborhood, oh my God.
The boss is an IBEW. Proud member, International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. There he is. Proud. Y'all look tired. It's 1:40 in Oklahoma. You beware Sasquatch. Where's Jen? She's sleeping, but Richard, thank you for your nice comments. Yeah, we've been planning this trip for a while. Janet she's wanted to come up for so long.
We always go to Reno.
Yeah, we always go to Reno, and then Janet's always complaining. No, she has a good time. You have a good time. We went to some street carnivals and stuff. We went to the Reno zombie crawl.
Yeah.
That was fun.
So I had to get you guys wired up.
I had to get
and scars.
Yeah, it's all on the playlist. The Reno zombie crawl. The boss took that real seriously, so I'm looking forward to the time I can go back to that. That was great. Rose, do you consider California to be expensive in general? Yes, I do. I sure do. I think like LA is pretty reasonable in Los Angeles, but up here in the Bay Area, it's hideously expensive. And down in Southern California, like San Diego, and it's terrifically expensive. Yeah, the best zombie crawl in the world.
Billy cheesesteak.
Joseph said, Rosie, you know you're in a volcano crater, right? That's really spooky, Joseph. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
Joseph said,
$5.
Joe said, you know you're in a volcano crater, Rosie. That's all Tahoe is. Crater. If that doesn't scare the hell out of you tonight, you know. I'm sorry, Josh. Rose, do you consider Boston Janice to be expensive dates? Well, it's been spending the money. Yeah. Yeah, San Francisco's a joke. Sacramento.
I like the finer things, Joshy.
Yeah, you can't take Janet to Burger King. You know, Sacramento is kind of reasonable, but even that's getting expensive.
And not a cheap date.
Not a cheap date. Yeah, Sacramento is pretty reasonable. Sac is pretty reasonable. Is San Fran like London? Yes, it is, Nicole. It is a lot.
I've never been to London, so
London, New York, San Francisco. Yeah, I'd say are right up there for super expensive.
No Burger King for Janet.
But when I first moved here, I used to think $50 to park a car was expensive in San Francisco. Now it's probably more than that for. Yeah, no Burger King. We went to the Harrah's buffet, and Henry, it was probably the best seafood buffet I've ever been to. It was amazing. It was good. Had Dungeness crabs were great.
Mussels.
The money you need to sell your soul or mother for just to get an appointment to get a viewing for a house. Yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the early 90s when I would go to London, fly from Hong Kong every 2 weeks back and forth, and we would stay in, can't remember where the hell I stayed, but even then it was 200 pounds in the early 90s was the rack rate for some of these places. Now I'm sure it's much more.
I got puppets.
Flying to Hong Kong. Poo poo. Hey Jasmine, how are you doing, sweetie? I miss you too. Flying to Hong Kong. I'll tell you, Joshy, that flight from Hong Kong to London and back was brutal. That was 15 hours one way and 15 hours and a half hours the other way, nonstop. You know, just like you'd feel like your head was going to. That was the second longest air route in the world, the longest being London to Johannesburg, South Africa. Sorry, I keep sticking my snoot in because we're on the phone here. Yeah, the buffet's still at the top of Harrah's, and that was amazing up there. Yeah, I'm always happy to see you, Jasmine.
Corey.
Jasmine, but I don't want you to ever donate another penny to the super chat. Promise, okay? I want you to keep your money. I think Jasmine lives in Queens, New York, which isn't cheap. Oh, the view is amazing up there. If you see my Instagram, Henry, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I posted up the sunset on the nightfall on Tahoe. It was beautiful up there. How's the live phone setting? It's pretty good, Nicole. It's not, it's not as good as the computer, so the boss can't see the big screen, but it does the job. It does the job. Yeah, we're going to do a Friday Night Foodies review. I had, of course, 2 guest reviewers, but the boss didn't want to review too much tonight. He said I was taking too much video around after dinner. And stuff.
We gotta go to the concert.
Yeah, we gotta go to the concert. We gotta get her tickets. First, Rosie goes to one window, then she goes to the other window. Let's take some video over there.
Snip your sock there,
yeah. Could your feet be any more smelly? Huh? Jesus.
It's not a stick figure, Corey.
Oh, shit.
That tree behind you.
Oh, it looks like a stick figure tree, yeah. Boss is a stick in the mud, yeah. But, yeah, that was like the best seafood buffet I ever went to. I mean, they had not just the hot crab, which Janet likes, but I like the real cold crab because it comes out of the shell easier.
They were bigger.
Yeah, they were bigger, and I had some shrimp, and I didn't have much. I really had a very thin little slice of prime rib. Yeah, the cold crab, it was great, and the oysters on the half shell. And for $29, I considered a good value.
I like the pork hocks.
Those were good.
They had like a pork hock on the bone, on the center bone. That was really special. That was good too.
Raised pork hocks.
Braised pork. It was like when I was growing up, we'd have hog's ass and hominy. We'd have a bone around, and then it'd have the meat all around the bone. Hog's ass and hominy, yeah.
Look, you guys show off for Miley.
They're doing a sing-off.
You think your almost death experience changed your outlook on life? Are you still so glad you're still with us? I'm going to tell you this, Richard. Until that accident happened, I was what's called
Alice Cooper.
I was called an assumer in life. I always assumed that everything would work as planned. Like if you had if you had the signal to cross the crosswalk, then you could cross it. You didn't have to worry about people stopping or not. This was the first time in my life that something didn't work like that, that somebody didn't see me and just took me out. So it rattled my confidence in the system right now, and it made me be extra cautious now. And don't believe in anything. Damn, this chat disappears too fast. Stop, look, listen, I know. And I give it Red Lobster as a pen. And then next day, so yummy, cold. Yeah, Red Lobster, we enjoy it. Janet likes Red Lobster. She's gone to Red Lobster before. Yeah, sue them freakers. Yeah, I'm not a really suing kind of person. I thought it was a victory that I was able to get up and continue on with my day. So, the person did all the right things. They stopped. They made sure I was safe. And Rosie, if you touch the screen and scroll down, you should be able to bring the chats back. Okay, Nicole. Well, they kind of come back when somebody posts something. The prior ones. I'm kind of afraid to touch the damn screen. Everything will just blow up on me on here. So I look like a moron. I just keep leaning in like, is it lunch yet? Is it Wapner? I gotta watch Wapner. Huh? What time is Wapner? It's 5 o'clock. Wapner comes on. I gotta see Wapner. Don't stop. I gotta see Wapner. I gotta Wapner. I gotta see Wapner. Wapner.
My underwear.
This is not my underwear. I can tell it's not my underwear.
From Kmart.
Yeah, it's from Kmart. This is from Kmart. I gotta have Wapner. Wapner. Yeah, so I feel like I'm leaning in like that. Judge Wapner on the People's Court. He's the one, he was the first judge. He was the one that started it all.
He did.
He's dead. The old boy's dead.
From Rain Man.
That's from Rain Man.
Come on, Henry, really?
You want me to do my Steve from Mass impersonation?
At least she was dressed appropriately.
What?
Miley Cyrus, she's a little slut.
She can be, yeah.
Rain Man. Yeah. Hey guys, what's good? What's going on? Rodeo Kelly, you really done me bad. You told me, Steve, but don't be a stranger in my chat, so I go over to your chat and Rodeo Kelly, you got me blocked. I don't play that game.
Why not a plastic cup? Yes. You could drink out of a coffee mug. That's more appropriate.
Yeah, Janet. Good thing MX isn't over here. Good thing Paul isn't over here to see Janet's jug wine today.
You still got more, huh?
Just one more. I only bought two.
He'd say, hey, Pookie Janet, how are He likes to call her Pookie.
Pookie? Well,
yeah, I think he's lurking.
Well, Pinchy Wera.
Yeah, I like Wapner. It's Wapner. 5 o'clock
I used
Wapner.
to watch Wapner all the time.
I watch Judge Judy because she's much more horrifying as a judge on the bench. What would Elvis be doing now? I don't know. He told me
she just goes after those little millennials all the time.
He messaged me. He was having a chat with Gerald. He wants to have a Class B hangout. But I'm on the road, so I couldn't do it tonight. Festering.
I'm sorry, but Elvis could never have any class and any hangout.
Well, I'm just saying I don't mind being on it if it's all about Class B's and doesn't devolve into I'm so much better than each and every, then it's okay. I don't mind talking about that. Festering, oozing. Yeah, Nicole definitely did it. Whatever it is, she did it. What do you guys think of this new Pixel 2 phone? That's what I'm thinking about getting for Christmas this year. Jen wants the Apple 8 or whatever the hell
A
it is.
brand new one, huh?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
She's had the same one since 2014, 13.
Time
Same
for an
Apple.
upgrade,
Yeah.
Yo.
She takes such good care of her stuff. It's like it came out. It's like it came out of the box. Rosie's looked like it went 18 rounds with Bruno San Martino.
I'm not so impressed with this one.
Hmm?
I'm not so impressed.
What is
with
it?
this. Samsung 8.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
It's not a.
It's just a regular
It's just a regular.
Doesn't wipe your butt or what?
No, it
You
doesn't
don't
wipe
like
my
that?
butt, yeah.
Okay, so it's a fail.
It's just a regular phone.
It's just a
Okay,
regular
Henry
phone.
says we're looking at the Pixel 2. I never had an iPhone, but I want to be able to do more direct uploads like this and do stuff with the phone. Like to do morning chooches from the road instead of having to do it with this and then sit down, and it just makes it a lot easier to do a direct upload. Not for everything, but just for some things. And Elvis does direct uploads for everything, and he's too lazy to edit, of course, but I'm just saying it makes it easy to just do a direct upload. Do you know that Google offers unlimited cloud storage? Yeah, I have some of my stuff stored in the cloud. Yep. My Google Drive. Drive 55. Pretty sweet. And Apple charges for that, yeah. Apple Jot Napoleon. Oh boy. Henry, your phone is all effed up. I'm just saying. Apple, not an apple.
Well, at least it didn't say Snapple.
No, I don't have anything sensitive in the cloud. No, I wouldn't put anything in this. I don't think I'd put anything sensitive. But sometimes Drive is the only way to to get stuff from one person to another. Just want to say I love the little rascal. Thought the story of the two ladies who stopped. Yeah, thanks, Richard. It was so funny to hear them outside of the van. I wonder why this truck's here today. Is Muriel getting new carpet? It's Ethel and somebody else talking. Oh,
What?
no, I think she was getting the plumbing done. Tuesday
38
night when I
degrees.
overnighted in Petaluma, I was in a real fancy area.
Somebody's wondering why your
Yeah,
van
so
was
at
in.
7:30 in the morning, some ladies were walking there, just doing their power walk or something. They just paused at the van. I wonder if Muriel's having the carpet put down, because it looks like a work van, and they were speculating about why a work van is and who's having work done that they didn't tell them about and stuff. Oh my, now who would have had that done? And she would have told me if she had that carpet being installed. And isn't that a cute little truck? And I'm inside freezing my noodle off.
Yes, it is a truck. Slam the door.
Yeah, well, I like boondocking a lot. I really like urban boondocking too. I like to be in cities and places where stuff's going on. Where's your shot?
I'll give a second, yeah.
He goes up there.
You want one?
No, I'm good.
You can have one.
I'm good.
All you're doing is going to bed. You're not driving. I said you could have one.
I'm not a big tequila drinker.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, Nosy Rosie had her ear pressed against
Get you
man.
some Sailor
Of course I
Jerry's.
did. I got to know everything that's going on around me, Henry.
They were loud enough, probably she didn't have to.
Yeah, they were plenty loud.
Sailor Jerry's your favorite.
Let's see, Roscoe says, how much pancake did the crow end up with? Just a couple pieces, and then he flew off. I almost got him up to the tabletop.
They were rocking his
You
stomach.
know what was
after
weird about that, Roscoe, was that crow saw me sit down to start to eat. It must be used to people in the park. And then it sat on a tree branch about 5 feet away and started like feed me like Seymour and like Seymour and Little House of Horrors, Little Shop of Horrors. Feed me,
Seymour.
You know, so I fed it. And we had a nice breakfast together, Chester the crow and me. We had a good time.
That's kind of spooky.
Crows are supposed to be the smartest birds. Yeah, well, we're probably equally matched in the IQ department, Henry. That's why we got on.
Raven, huh?
No, that's why we got on so well at breakfast together. It was a meeting of the minds in there. Yeah, they're smart. So Chester and I had a nice breakfast. Janet doesn't like the name Chester. That's all kinds of.
Really? Not every man is Chester.
Look, I don't have any makeup on at all. But I like that. The more I boondock, the more I like it. The more fun it is.
The crow didn't care for the syrup either.
I think the syrup was so insipid. It was so sweet. Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, the crow didn't care what brand it is. Only if it rhymes or it's true. Yeah, that's it. Chester, only if it rhymes and it's true. Don't say it on my chat.
Chester thought.
You'll have people like Dr. Janice and other people, you know, starting to make accusations about stuff. Thank you, boss. Where's your beer?
You done with that?
Nope.
Finish it up. Slam it. It's getting warm. Yeah, gotta walk all the way to
Thank you.
the room.
That was horrifying.
She'll fall down, break her neck in the driveway.
You had a video with a bird that I never saw. I'm trying to think what that was.
Stick their nose in her butt.
What video did I have with a bird that Henry never saw? I don't know.
The only one is a parakeet. That's the only one I know.
Yeah, you got a
itchy and scratchy.
native to Australia. It's an emu. E-M-U?
No, it's the lorikeets.
No, Joseph Kane had a video.
She ever made video though, did you?
Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, Joseph Kane sent us a DVD of gold prospecting in Australia. He and his wife, and he'd get 20 ounces of gold. I mean, holy hell, this guy pulled out a nugget that big.
Wow.
I mean, this guy was serious business, Joseph Kane.
Yes, you did.
And he went to a lake area, and there was these emus around, and they looked like kind of like a smaller ostrich. And
yes.
oh, kookaburra too. Yeah, kookaburra. Yeah, they have a real long beak. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Do 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 do. Ah, kookaburra. Hey UFO, how are you? Yes, we're in a hotel. Yep. Okay, bye Susie, love you. Thanks for coming on. Yes, UFO, nice to see
Susie.
you. We got UFOs around. Yeah, kookaburra, yeah, they have it on coins and stuff. The kookaburra is a very long beak. Talk dirty to me. That's
So
Jen.
Rosie, if you plug up the toilet, they put a plunger in there. You can't call building maintenance, okay? You got to deal with it on your own.
I don't think I've ever plugged up a toilet in my life, so that's the good news. I'm not that big to plug up a toilet, so.
Remember Kathy?
I don't want to hear
Florida
about it.
Kathy?
Please don't. Please.
I think it was the first time she came over. You see how skinny she is? Yeah.
She dropped the douche and it
Plugged it up.
Plug the toilet. She came running
No
down.
matter on your size, you know. It's just what's
She come
inside.
running down. You got a plunger?
Thanks for sharing. Good night, Susie.
Ooh, it's cold out
No,
there. I can feel
Joshy,
the
no,
cold.
no. I know it's cold out. I know.
It's in the 30s already.
Why do you think I want to head to Southern California?
Oh, and the door's
January?
wide open.
Thanks, Janet.
I didn't go out the door. Why are you talking?
Thank you. Said I'd rather watch your YouTube. Thank you. You're doing. Oh, I'm not nothing. Hi, Lori.
Jen's
Yeah,
asleep.
Vegas Vixen's here. Yeah, we're in.
Yeah, Jen's asleep in her bed.
South Lake Tahoe. Jen is asleep in bed. We went to the Los Lobos concert tonight.
We tired her out.
Yeah, I don't know, Henry. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to talk about that. To my knowledge, I've never plugged up a toilet, and I don't expect to ever. How you doing, Rory? Yeah, we're up in South Lake Tahoe tonight.
No.
Hanging out.
Just dainty.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, we heard about the Las Vegas. I don't think anybody didn't hear about the Las Vegas shooting. I don't think anybody didn't hear about it.
Maybe live in outer space, maybe, but that's
boy. Oh boy. Let's see. You live in a cave. Oh man. Yes, damn. Rory said I've been driving victims around for days. So terrible. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, bouncing. You know me, Henry. What's a bra, right? Janet's all about the bra. I'm like, if they start to sink, I'll just get them raised like the Titanic again. How you doing, UFO? That's camper van Carl's dad. Let's see. Yeah, give the twins some fresh air. Well, actually, I got like a heat flash on me there, so yeah, take that off a little bit. He's got the heat kind of jacked up. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. You're so sweet. Here we go. Thank you, Jasmine. You're such a doll, baby. I wish I knew more about Jasmine. You know, I mean, Jasmine's
Send us money. We need to gamble.
Yeah, Jasmine's actually starting to come to the. She's starting to talk more in the chats and stuff. So I like that. You know, I'd like to know more about her. I think she lives in Queens, New York. And I lived in Brooklyn for a year. No, Susie, the straps don't need to go down. I gotta lift my game on here. You guys can come over to Cam 4 some night if you want to.
What's a camper van called?
I don't know what happened to Camper Van Car. I don't know. Some people think he died. He got spice and got all screwed up on spice and stuff. You never know, Joshy. Josh says I have tokens for. Oh boy. Yeah, his phone is on. I've called him before. His name's not Carl. Oh, thank you, UFO. Janet, you talking asleep? Yeah.
Blowing smoke up her ass.
What? What?
Get younger every time I see you. Really?
What's wrong with that, Janet? Don't be a hater. Janet loves Trump. Janet's looking forward to the day when El Presidente.
I love to hate Trump. That's more like it.
Oh, he responds to Christmas messages, though. That's cool. Henry says he wants to do you.
What?
He said, "Me too, Janet. I want to do you."
No, that's not what he said.
I don't know. It's hard for me to
He
follow.
hates Trump too.
Hey, Brooke, how are you,
He
darling?
wants to do me. Really?
That's funny. I never knew Miley Cyrus was so friggin' skinny.
She's always been skinny.
She looks like such a will-o'-the-wisp. Of course, next to me, everybody, you know, the old chunky and stubby, everybody's like, lithe and beautiful. Yes, President. I think Trump is the best president, huh? UFO.
Yeah. As Rex says, he's a moron.
That's Henry said, I only do the guys. God damn, I love Henry. Henry is awesome sauce. Hey, Deb, how are you? The music was incredible, Deb. I'm going to tell you something. It's probably going to shame me forever. But towards the end of the concert, I went down to the stage. They were playing at a hotel called the Mont Bleu. And Deb, I went right down to the front of the stage. I mean, right at the front. And I extended my selfie stick.
Couldn't miss it.
And they could see it all the way back in the back. Jen and the boss could see the selfie stick swinging into
Sticking
action.
up in the air.
And I put it right into the lead singer's face Los Lobos when he was doing La Bamba. La 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 Bamba. Do, 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 do. He wasn't really a happy-go-lucky guy, you know. A lot of people are really cool at concerts, but these guys, this guy was kind of grumpy. Boss is knocking back a tequila there. Still pretty early tonight, though.
Yeah, you can handle.
No, there was zero security. There was nothing. There was a couple guys that just showed us how to get up to our seating because we had Jen in her chair. Yeah, I'll tell you, it took a lot of stones to get that selfie going, but I got as good as anybody ever got of Los Lobos in concert. I got there when they did La Bamba. Nobody's got La Bamba better in history than I do tonight. My only regret is I didn't take my good Olympus camera tonight. Well, there was security in the sense of there was two guys that were stationed inside during the concert, right? But there was no like detectors or metal detectors or anything like that. Yeah, I had my stick, Dad. And don't forget, guys.
They
didn't even check our tickets.
They just took us in.
You pushed your way through with your twins. I did, Brooke. Yeah, and don't forget, guys, Deb the RN has graciously agreed to host the Saturday night chat tomorrow night, so that's nice.
We'll probably be back in the room.
Yeah, but I'm not going to have the bandwidth to host a full. I have no way to invite guests on
the slot machine before we go home.
Yeah, you can't. I'll probably gamble tomorrow night, but I have no way to invite people on a phone. You know, I wouldn't even know how to. I guess we're in California and we're probably 100 feet from the Nevada state line. UFO. The casino we can see out the window is in Nevada, so we're just right at state line.
That's what this is called. State line.
That's what this town is called, state line, man.
Yeah, this town is called State Line here, so we're right on the line right here, UFO. Although they don't have a yellow stripe running down the road, but I imagine it's somewhere between where we walked and got down there.
Probably right in the middle of the street, almost.
Do they have Costco?
There's Miley with the panda.
Costco? Well, I'm going to go to Area 51 when Jen and I travel. But Area 51 is considerably south of where we are. Yeah, way south.
Yeah, it's a little far from here.
It is a little far from here.
That's before you get to Vegas.
Boss is hiding back there. Turn this thing around, man. Yeah, this damn thing. Yeah, but Jen can't wait. Yeah, Jen can't wait to get to Area 51. She can't wait to get to Broom Lake Road and all that out there.
There's nothing there.
Well, there's guys in security trucks that don't let you pass any further out there.
It's all a hoax.
Shoot to kill.
It's a part of the conspiracy theory.
Yep. They got him.
Area 51 is part of the conspiracy theory.
Yeah, you should spend the night out there in your van. Yeah, I'm not. Jen is a conspiracy theorist. I'm the exact opposite. I look for the simplest solution in life.
They're making you.
You know, I don't go for conspiracy theories and stuff. She does.
What do they call it when they backtrack? They're making the
Revisionist. What are you talking about?
Never mind.
You finish your wine?
Yes, actually, it is gone.
No more wine tonight? That's
No.
it?
That's it.
That's it.
Take a shot.
No.
Yeah, you better have a shot at tequila.
No.
Has Janet ever had a shot at tequila?
I don't like tequila too much. I like it in a margarita, that's about it.
But yeah, it was a good concert. Let's see. No, is Bobby watching Georgie? Yep, Bobby's watching Georgie.
Is he? Bobby don't watch it, Georgie.
Yeah, Henry Hobbs and Whipple is top at several things.
His friend, he's like the little doggy.
Hey, where's Francis tonight? Hey, how are you? Hey, Janet, how are you? I'm having a beer. I'm having a beer tonight. I had some mung beans, huh? I'm going.
What is it? Beer and some mung.
Hey, how the hell are you tonight, huh?
I'm on a diet here.
Yeah, tequila makes my clothes fall off. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Francis here. Francis was a proud member of the Submariner service. What do you think of that, boss? Huh?
It fits.
You got to give respect, right?
It just fits.
It's a fellow Navy vet, you know.
Submarine.
Just
Francis was on a submarine.
Francis was a submariner,
Yes.
sleeping right over the torpedo tube.
It fits.
It fit right in a torpedo tube.
Right, Francis had 4 years in the Submariner service.
Francis was one of them.
Never had a port of call. It's not like the sub can come into Hong Kong.
Francis was in
Those
a
guys
torpedo
are out there
tube for
like
4 years.
Boss is having the time of his life in Hong Kong and shit.
I'd rather be a target than a fucking bobblehead.
All right, love you, Nicole. Take care. I'm just saying, but the boss was banging everything in Wan Chai. Hanging at Susie Wong's bar.
Watch out for the semen.
You have a lot of good memories down there, don't you, boss? The flips coming at you.
You lost track of the semen.
They just kept coming at you.
They do. They just keep coming and coming. There was 3 of us rotating, back to back rotating, down the street. There must have been 50 flips coming at us. I ain't lying.
Lost the semen.
We fucking grab them and toss them, punch them, kick them 50 yards like a football, and there 50 flips more coming.
Oh, shit.
The flips stick together.
They little man.
They literally stick
That's
together.
why I felt bad for Francis. Was always under the waves. Boss is fighting for his life.
Francis.
You never been mobbed like that till you run down the Philippines, huh? You get fucking mobbed.
Brett, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Henry.
Oh, let's all take these guys down. It's all of us and them. There's only three.
Francis is
Littlest
having
man in
a.
my life. You fucking punch them, toss them,
Francis
stiff
is
arm them, stop
Francis
'em.
is having a delightful time under the sea, and
We never did go down,
Francis's Navy brothers fighting for his life.
but we had to get out of there.
Boss raised some significant hell overseas in Asia. On the what was your boat? The Akron? What the hell was that tub you were on?
Oh, it's a USS Roanoke.
Roanoke. I knew it was some.
He even called it the Polar Express. Christ, we never went to cold places. Had a double hole ice slice
Hi,
and
Keith.
bulbous bow.
Hey, Keith Gregory said I had plenty of
It
ports
was
to
heavy
call.
duty, motherfucker. It would go.
Hey, you know what, boss? Keith Gregory's U.S. Navy retired. He said he was also in many ports of call. I can just visualize the boss's greatest.
He was a young kid. Henry.
The boss's
he was not
greatest.
a dirty old man.
Yeah, the boss's greatest moments in Hong Kong over there.
He was in the Navy. He was very young.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. How old were you, boss? 19?
20.
20, and the taxi driver.
18, 22, I got out 22.
Taxi driver took him to the Alameda right at the pier
Alameda.
and said, "Son, this is your home for the next, what,
4 years.
4 years. This is your home for the next 4 years." That's when it got real, right, boss?
Let go.
But that's where you learn to be an electrician.
Yeah.
You know, electrician's mate. Yeah, the boss is funny. I know that.
Sucky all
Isn't he,
night.
Jasmine? He's funny as hell. I mean, he's honest too. I mean, he doesn't square the circle. You know what I'm saying? If it's real, it's real. He doesn't embellish it, or it's the real deal. But he never talks too much about his service or anything like that. We had to kind of pry it out of him for like Veterans Day and stuff to try to get him to talk about it. Yeah, my kind of guy. He's very modest. But he's a good electrician.
I've probably seen 1,000,000 pounds. No, probably 1,000,000 tons of missiles and bombs.
Yeah, because they had a supply ship. The Roanoke was USS Roanoke was a supply ship. So
We carry anything but nukes, no nukes. But everything else, yeah.
Billy Joel looks about the same age as the Los Lobos boys, huh?
He's getting up there, huh? His ex-wife looks damn good.
My cup size is a 38 triple D. American politics is complicated.
You're a Miley.
It's a New York state of mind. Let's see, you can say that. I don't really follow it. Janet gets mad at me because I don't really follow politics too much. Oh, I always believe what's going to happen happens. Janet's all about hating Trump.
That's all it is.
That's all it is, Pookie.
Miserable.
So far,
You
so
watch
good
him.
with the Trump presidency. You know, we got Title VII removed now from the Attorney General, so transgender people have no more equality in the workplace now, so they can be fired at will. thanks to Attorney General Sessions.
Racist bastard.
So Miley's got no butt, huh?
She's skinny as a...
Skinny is just too skinny. You guys like some girls what's got some meat on their bones, huh? Where's Jasmine? I gotta have Jasmine weigh in on that. We're watching, what are we watching? NBC Late Night. They got Billy Joel on with Miley Cyrus. An unlikely combination.
Who's that guy? Good show.
This is Late Night with,
What's this name?
come on, the dark-haired
He used
guy.
to be on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I can't remember, think of his name. What's the guy's name that hosts Late Night, NBC Late Night?
Somebody will say it.
Jimmy Fallon, thank you,
Yes,
Henry.
that's what it is.
Thank you, yes,
That's
Jimmy
what it is.
Fallon. I'm just not a big Miley Cyrus fan. I never was.
You like the saxophone?
Yeah, the saxophone was tonight. I mean, this guy.
That one's a regular one. It's alto. It's alto.
Boss will tell you this guy tonight on this saxophone.
Had a tenor sax.
This guy made the concert tonight. I just couldn't.
Tenor sax.
Normally,
big horn.
Normally you follow the lead singer and stuff, but this saxophonist kind of stole the whole deal when he would come in and his supporting stuff. He was amazing. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Okay, Britt Noel Vines. Thank you.
It's like you want to play the guitar.
Well, honey, if you're going to transition and be on hormones, I'm going to really strongly suggest that you don't smoke. Thanks, Janet. Janet. I don't know what shocked Janet about Trump winning. I don't know what was the thing that set her off. Hi, Greg.
He's the biggest liar in the world.
Yeah, we just have a little fun here. We just came from the concert and just decided to fire up a little chat tonight. We went to the Los Lobos concert. Do 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 la 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 bamba do 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 la 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 bamba necesita.
There are neighbors, you know.
Wow.
Wake up the neighbors.
Yes, well, cigarettes, they can lead to arterial clots and stuff when you're on hormones. You need to be very careful about that. Yeah, Keith's like, we send Hillary to retirement. There we go. Janet's like, she'll be back.
She never left.
Blood
Yeah.
thinners.
Janet's like, you know, I'm waiting for MX to come over. Yeah, I'm the Frito Bandit. I love that song.
Yes.
Ay. I am the Frito Bandito. I like my Fritos crispy and fried, so tasty and tasty, delight you to try. I am the Frito Bandito. I don't know. Elvis invited me to a chat tonight, but I could not make it. It was a Class B chat, but I'm on the road. I'm living life, right? So I didn't have time to be on. Thank you, Stephanie. That's funny. The voice. Oh, that dinner was good tonight. You need to sell some souvenirs with your picture name on it. The Over the Hill Gang. we're gonna have some T-shirts coming up in January or February. We have some another surprise coming up. No, I don't want to do a Patreon UFO. I have enough with the, I have a live chat and there's the super chat and stuff. That's enough for me. If people want to give a little tip or something, that's one thing. But to ask somebody to repeatedly pay for my videos to go up, I feel like that's too presumptuous. I can't do that. I can't do a Patreon. A tip is one thing. There we go, Greg. I hope so, Susie. Savannah's a beautiful place. Savannah is a beautiful, beautiful place. I'm trying to think about, the Patreon. I don't know. I don't know. I think like the tip thing is really good. If you want to give a tip, you give a tip. But to ask you guys to repeatedly every month or every video to pledge $1 or something like that, a lot of my stuff is just crap. It's just fun. Crap. It's just fun crap, and I'm not gonna, you get people pissed off. Hey, I supported your crap, right? Not my style. A tip is one thing, but there you go.
That's what you.
I'm not gonna eat a Baby Ruth.
That's a nice and salty caramel.
Yeah, am I fat enough?
Peanuts.
Huh?
I know you like a candy. You would like a salt. That's gonna be a salty caramel and peanuts.
They're just miniature ones.
And they just a little ones.
Well, a high smooth, you know what I'm saying. I feel embarrassed. I mean, I do a lot of videos. There's people like on sailboats, like Sailing La Vagabond. They do one a week or something, and, people love that stuff. I'm just here to just have fun and hang out and, to not have to worry about a high standard of editing, but just to have fun, I want to pay my taxes. There it is. What does that say? You weigh 10 pounds less than 7,000 feet. Thank God. So I can eat more, right? Shut up, Janet. Janet bought the Baby Ruth.
We found it floating in the pool.
Floating. It's a floater. Exactly. There's a big difference between being obligated and then the voluntary act of giving a tip or something. I'd like the tip thing.
She always has to change costume.
This don't even taste like an old time Baby Ruth.
Yes, it does.
I cannot believe how rail thin Miley Cyrus is. Thank you, Corey. No UFO sightings. What time is it? Are you doing okay?
12:37.
All right.
I don't know what time it is.
I just said it's 12:37.
Seth Meyers.
Who the hell is that? Seth Meyers.
What the hell is Larry David doing on that show? So they
Yeah,
curb your enthusiasm. Well, I'm going to tell you guys, I don't know.
TV show.
That's just my take on, I don't want to have a GoFundMe. I don't want to have a Patreon account. I don't feel like it's right for me. I feel like it leads to people getting angry. I feel like a tip jar is no problem. Nobody's ever going to be mad if somebody just gives you a one-off tip. But as far as a Patreon, it just blows up in people's faces. And I don't want anything to ever blow up in my face. I hope so. Yeah, I don't think there'll never be a platform like YouTube. I mean, people go to Daily Motion, they come back. Vimeo, they come back. You want my bra cup size? It's probably a little big, you know. Janice got a C. What do you got? A 36C? Yeah. So I just wanted a little more front end. Yeah, tip jar. Don't you agree, Henry? I just think obligatory donation. No, no, it's not my style. Janet's all about the NFL and taking the knee.
I don't even watch that stuff.
It's funny. But that's just my opinion. I'm not going to rag on other people that have Patreon. I'm not going to rag on people with GoFundMe's. People got enough issues with that. I think I've already proven that I've had a working career and stuff like that. Now I'm not working. My income is going to drop about 90% next year. So, hey, Sue Ray. So, you know, am I saying tips won't be welcome? Of course not. I'm just saying, but I'm not going to sit here and ask people, hey, pledge $5 for every one of my great videos, Jan.
Great videos, yeah.
It's like, really? Yeah, I don't care. I'm not being forced to pay. That's it. Well, ultimately, I feel that way too, Henry, but a lot of people have a lot of big issues with Patreons and stuff. Nice to see you, Sue Ray. Oh, I'm starting to get chilly.
Getting cold?
A little bit.
Are you kidding me? What, did the air conditioner come on?
No, I don't. Just
think so.
Just a little green light there. Getting colder outside.
I just heard your thing click.
The pilot thing. I heard a flame.
Okay. I gotta call the man again.
You gotta light the pilot up.
Yeah, it won't be coming tonight.
I'm doing good, thank you. Ever brought your metal detector? We're gonna be traveling with our metal
37
detector
degrees
all the
outside.
time.
Gibbering.
Once
It's
we're on the
cold
road
outside.
in January, we're gonna take our metal detectors everywhere. You don't want to be in the itty bitty titty committee, huh? Okay. Well, you can be in the big and buxom and. Let me tell you though, it's not all that you think it is, you know.
It looks like the Letterman type.
Yeah.
What?
You know, I mean, it's like once you have them, you don't really think about them too much. So I'll just tell you that.
Sleep on your belly.
Oh. Yeah, the days of me sleeping on my belly are long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go about
Yeah.
what is it? What time? I'm
Sleep
gonna
on
go
your
till
bed.
1 o'clock. What time is it?
12:42.
Yeah, I'm gonna go about 20 more minutes and then call it a night.
Where's the after chat? There's no after chat here. We're the only ones on.
We always wait for the boss to get on the
I
after
never
chat.
go on. I don't even know how to do it.
You have to get my regular link sent to you, and then you
I
come
know.
into the after chat. You just hit the link. That's all.
I I just figure they don't want me in there. It's time to go to bed.
They all leave as soon as you enter there. They're all
No,
out
you
of there.
send a link
And then I say, is it
to the
going
regular
bed?
panel chat, but your microphone never works.
You
Or
say, is this on? Is this on?
yeah, that's all.
Hello?
That's all you hear the boss. Is
Oh,
this
just
on?
forget it. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
That's about what it is.
Doesn't work.
Okay, welcome back, Jerry. I'm going to be on about 20 more minutes. Ow. 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 Ow.
Jibber.
It's getting cold. It's cold outside.
Greg has been on the after chats before.
Yeah, we're keeping everyone else awake. Yeah.
Who is? We are?
He goes, everyone's asleep.
That's good. I had some people above our room that were tromping around like elephants today. Jeez. Yeah, another shot of tequila. It's nice to see you, Richard Clark. I've missed you. I haven't seen you around in a while. He's a good friend of mine for a long time. 344 here. UFO said I'm about to crack open a beer. I'm just about to finish my last one. Larry David, curb your enthusiasm.
Oh, Larry David.
If you're into Jewish humor, that's about as good as it gets.
We found out he was actually related to Bernie Sanders.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I just think he's got good people in there. No, it's all good, Greg. I just came on unexpectedly.
Really?
Good night, Richard. Not much difference there. I mean, Jen's transgendered. I'm more transsexual.
Who is this Corey Barnes?
Somebody's transitioning. Yeah, I love that show.
Good show.
Yeah, give Janet a big hug for me. I sure
big
will.
Hug, yeah.
Janet's meaner than hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jewish humor. Welcome back, Cotter gave me the shits. You know, I mean, it's all oy vey. You know, it's Larry Davis's friends. It's great.
Waiting.
Yeah, it is nice to see Janet in. I got to get her computer straightened out so she can come on chat. She just hangs on the side chat. She's meaner than hell. She won't come on.
That's what I am. Meaner than hell.
Meaner than hell. Take a walk on the wild side. She's a mean old broad. My Marilyn. Okay, I'm going to take you down to the casinos. I will. Tomorrow night we're going to spend some time in the casino, I think, aren't we, Janet? We're going to gamble some tomorrow night. Janet's got me on a restricted budget.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do for dinner.
I'm sure we could find something.
We'll find something. Yeah, the casino we did. I got a food review coming up when I get back home. It's gonna be delayed, but Friday night foodies from Harrah's buffet. 18th floor of Lake Tahoe. 18th floor of the casino. Don't forget to get messed up. I don't think we'll have any problem drinking tomorrow night, you know. No, they don't. Okay, Henry said they don't have crappy food at Lake Tahoe. I don't think they do either. I haven't seen too much of it. I mean, I just rolled into town. We went through a kind of sketch part. It was kind of commercially overdone. No $2.99 prime rib. It's not Reno. It's not the Cal Neva, huh? Good night, Roscoe, or good morning. Larry David. It is 12:50 now, I think. UFO asked what time. Yeah, 12:50. Yeah. Well, you know me, Henry. I'm all about cheap. The what we say, the Cal Neva 4.99, 4.99 prime rib special, which was pretty damn good. Yeah, I'm gonna close it off at 1 o'clock.
Huh?
Close her down at 1.
We go after chat.
No, I don't have an after chat on a phone. I don't have it.
Try your computer again.
The boss is all excited about after chat.
There's no after chat here.
Oy vey. Oy vey. Huh?
Try your computer.
Larry David. No,
Everybody
I'm done
should
for
be
that. I'm
sleeping.
done. I'm cooked.
Everyone should be sleeping.
We're gonna be sleeping. I got a lot of signal, but I've already done about an hour and a half on here. That's enough. Yeah, I got hit
6
pretty
hours.
hard. Yeah, it's a boob fiesta, yes. It is a boob. Well, go ask elsewhere, Corey. I'm not a. Go ask your counselor about that. I don't know. I wouldn't get caught up in worrying about labels, Corey. Just do your transition. I never worried about labels and transition as what's what, what's not. Who gives a flying F? I don't ever talk about topics of transgender or transition on my chats and stuff. I've ended where I want to be. My transition is done. I'm where I want to be. I have tons and tons of videos on the channel. One whole playlist called From Male to Female covers so many topics on that. Yeah, there we go, Henry. Yeah, people are people. I mean, people love to pigeonhole, put people into categories and all that stuff. That's where we get in trouble in life. I don't know. I saw one Curbing Your Enthusiasm where Larry David forgot that there was a funeral or there was somebody laid out in a funeral, Melman or whatever, his friend's mother died. And he forgot to take flowers. So he ended up taking it off the spot on the street where they had set up one of those, when somebody gets hit on the street, they put flowers and stuff.
It's a memorial.
Memorial. He ended up taking it off that. Yeah, that's my best advice to you, Corey, is don't waste your time thinking about labels and stuff. There's the boss's old stomping grounds, Youngstown, Ohio, huh?
No.
How about those stiff punchers in Sandusky, boss? Huh? All the good boxers came out of Sandusky, Ohio, and all out of there. All those stiff punchers, huh? Good night. Yeah, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's so many shades of transgender and stuff. It's just impossible to pigeonhole people. And, I would say just stay low key and don't dwell on being transgender. Just live and do the transition and live as a woman. And put it behind you. Don't be one of those people that's just stuck in all those things about that. Oh, Lorain, Ohio. Cool. You know Lorain, Ohio?
It's up by Cleveland.
Up by Cleveland. The boss is from Nazarene, Navarra. I'm doing okay, Flan. I mean, I was lucky that accident. I got a bruise on my knee and got a little skinned up here and there, but otherwise okay. Thank you, sweetie. Where's the Weather Channel?
Can't find nothing.
Nothing.
Janet's got the TV guide.
It's not a TV. It only goes till 11:30.
That's it. Yep. This place shuts down.
Yeah, it goes to 11. It goes from 6.
I don't even think I'm on my cell phone. Actually, UFO. I couldn't even get the internet going tonight. It was too bad on the. I was going to do some video. Okay, I'm signing off too. I want to thank you guys for being on the chat. Very much appreciated. Yeah, it's been about.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thanks for playing. And from Janet and the boss and I, thank you very much for being along tonight. We love you guys, and we will see you on the morning chooch tomorrow. Okay. We'll be talking about my date with destiny with Los Lobos.
Yeah.
How do you like a selfie stick in your face?
Just stick this selfie stick up here and you know what.
That's it. They won't forget Rosie at that concert, okay? always get the video story. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much for being on.